Okay guys, I'm in Washington DC with my brother. We're gonna go around Washington DC and check out all the monuments and the White House. So give you guys a little first-hand account of what it's looking like down here. So what are we gonna do first, Josh?
So right now we're at Black Lives Matter Plaza. A little bit empty because it's a weekday. But if you want to pan around, you can see the Black Lives Matter down on the street. Basically down at the end you have the White House, and we'll get a closer look at Lafayette Park. If you guys remember last year when Donald Trump had already cleared out, that's the park, and the church right here. We'll get a closer look at that.
That's the church right there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So we'll get a closer look at some of that stuff and just check it out. I think they've cleaned it up a little. There used to be a lot of protest posters and things like that around, but now it's kind of cleared up. A little bit more open for traffic now.
So basically, we're gonna go to the church right now where Donald Trump cleared out all those protesters, and we're gonna check that church out and we'll go from there. So we made it to the church. There's the White House right there. I don't know if we can get a closer look, but we'll check it out. This is the church behind me of where they cleared all the protesters out so Donald Trump could come here and make a statement or whatever he wanted to do. But kind of cool. It's my first time seeing the White House, so I don't know, kind of interesting. Where are we going next, Josh?
So we're gonna head down 17th Street. We're gonna go down by Vietnam Memorial and Lincoln Memorial.
Let's go. Well, Secret Service only busted us once so far. Sorry I didn't get it on camera, but we were in there and we weren't supposed to be. But they got big police presence here everywhere. On every corner there's freaking cops. So
all this fencing is not normally here, so usually they don't have these bike racks, usually they don't have that tall black fencing. You can kind of walk right up there. Like the park up here, it's all fenced off, so you can't get within, you know, hundreds of yards of the White House.
well, we're going to the, I don't know where the fuck we're going. So what's this, Josh?
This is the Daughters of the American Revolution Hall, I guess.
Well, what's that?
I think it's just a club for descendants of the Revolutionary.
Man, what kind of tour guide do I got here?
I don't know. I'm gonna show you the good stuff later.
Man,
it's just another old building.
I don't know, guys. I might have to fire him. Might need to get a new one. We'll see how he does today. Let me know in the comment section below.
So we're coming up on Constitution Gardens, which is a very overlooked park because it's right next to the mall, but people don't come over the hill and come back here. We're gonna go right here.
And what's the mall?
The mall is basically the big grassy area that connects all the downtown monuments. DC set up like a grid, east, west, north, and south, with the Washington Monument basically the center.
So does it start like at the Capitol?
Yeah, basically the ends are the Capitol and the Lincoln Memorial for the mall.
Okay, guys, so we're gonna check it out. Look at this park, it's beautiful. Probably a lot prettier in the summertime when there's leaves on the trees, but check it out.
So this is Constitution Gardens. The reason they call it Constitution Gardens is because all the signers of the Declaration of Independence have a stone with their signature and an indication from what state they were and who they were. So
And
like,
what's the Declaration of Independence for the people that are overseas and may not know what we got going on here?
that's how we got our freedom from the British. We kicked them out of our country and said we want to be an independent country and get our own taxes and not pay fealty to the crown.
So everybody watching from the Philippines, here's your little lesson.
So here's the most famous John
Hancock. There you are, baby. Woo.
So every John Adams.
Yeah, John Adams.
So all the signers of the Declaration of Independence and
That's
who they
pretty
were.
cool. There's a Washington Monument over there. All right, guys, we're at the Lincoln Memorial. As you can see down there, this is where Jen A. in the movie Forrest Gump ran in that water, Sand Forest. But the historical fact of this place right here is the Lincoln Memorial. And didn't Martin Luther King do a speech here?
Yeah, so I think it's on the 13th step, basically where from the dark stones meet the light stones is where he had his platform set up and gave the I Have a Dream speech. So you can go stand on the exact spot where Martin Luther King stood and look out over the reflecting pool.
I'm definitely gonna do that. It was huge for our country. Check it out. Wow, cool. All right, made it to the Lincoln Memorial. Always wanted to see this since my childhood. So there it is. Pretty cool. Okay, so the significance of this wall is that there's too many Smiths and Jones is, so she didn't want to put them in alphabetical order. Excuse me. So what she did is she grouped them together. You know, they died together, so she grouped them together. So you see it here at in 1959, and then it went this way, and then it started back up over here, and then that's where you see the end of the war in 1975. So if they were in like the same platoon or whatever, you know, they're up here on the wall. And they designed it in black so you could see a reflection of the wall. So pretty crazy, you know, all these people died. So this is the Korean War Memorial. They made it so they're looking like they're walking through the jungle or swamps. This is the World War II Memorial. So that's where we came from, way over there. Now we're at the Washington Monument. Man, that thing's tall. Very cool. Feels very government around here. Well guys, we can't go to the Capitol because, as you know, it was already stormed. So this is what they got. They got fencing and barbed wire all around it. And if you can see the military soldiers back there, they're all over the grounds here. So this is as close as you can get to the Capitol. See if you guys can see a better picture of the military guys there all standing around. But yeah, it is what it is. There's Washington Monument. Pretty cool. Alright guys, we made it to the Jefferson Memorial, but it's under construction. Not a whole lot going on, but that's it. Check this out. That's pretty cool. There's the Thomas Jefferson Memorial. (1743 to 1826). Cool. We're at the Roosevelt Memorial. This is long memorial because he served 4 terms as president. There's like 4 little things dedicated to him, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool seeing all this stuff. This is like all the people waiting for their bread in the Great Depression. Man, that guy really went through a lot in his time as president. Here's the Martin Luther King Memorial. Kind of cool. The stones behind is like almost like he's coming out of the mountain, like the Stone of Hope. You can kind of see the so pretty cool monument.